Welcome to Fairy Tale.
I'm Grey Forbuster.
I am Elfman.
I'm Julia.
I'm Lisanna.
I'm Charle.
I'm Loki.
I'm Happy.
I'm Mira.
I'm Erza.
And this is your Halloween special.
So hello and welcome to episode 21 of the Fairy Tale Podcast. Obviously it's Halloween. Yeah, so you could tell from our awesome intro that this was the Halloween episode. Even though technically we messed up, we were supposed to record on Halloween, it's actually the day after, so we're gonna kind of recap Halloween. Alright, so, alright, quick show of voices here. Who went out trick-or-treating and who went in cosplay? Because it's the one day you can cosplay and get away with it, so.
I did.
Well, we actually have a guest on. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm from the Blue Extra Cast, which is a new podcast from Blue Exorcist. Hello, I'm Iman.
Okay, so Amaimon from Blue Extracast. Alright, Charle, you said you cosplayed for Halloween? Who'd you cosplay?
There was a cosplay Halloween meeting at the Mall of Georgia that I ended up going to. And it was Saturday, it wasn't Monday, but we were still celebrating Halloween and whatnot. And I ended up cosplaying as Soifon.
Ah.
You blacked it up.
Yeah.
Showing a little love for Bleach, yeah. Alright, did everybody's Halloween go pretty well?
I got candy!
Not really. I'm a little too old to even go out and steal kids' candy.
Are you kidding? I didn't steal any candy. My friend brought a big bag of chocolate to school and shared with everybody.
I can't even pretend to be the guy that beats the kids up for candy anymore. Like, I'm too old for that.
That's not as bad as what happened at my Halloween party. We were supposed to pass out the candy to the little kids that came at the door. We all ended up eating it.
I'm just saying this. November 1st, best time of the year to buy candy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Best day of the year. Day after Halloween, best deals. Oh my god, you get like a shit ton of candy for like $5. It's great.
Is one of my friends opened the door to some kids, and instead of being greeted by the normal stuff you get, they got 4 charging dogs at them.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
A group of little 5-year-olds, and then these 4 giant dogs just charging out.
Yeah, somebody last night, nobody comes and trick-or-treats where I live. Like, the first year, I've lived here for 5 years, and the first year I lived here, we actually got a few, but since then, nobody comes down this way. So, at, 11 o'clock, no, it's probably sooner, I'd give it 10, somebody, knocked on my door. And I'm sitting here going, who the hell is that? The light is out, nobody trick-or-treats down here, what the hell? So I open the door and it's my friend James, and he goes, by the way, here's your trick or treat. And he's holding these 2 boxes, and I'm looking at him, I was like, what are inside them? He brought me pizza. Nice.
That's a good Halloween treat. There wasn't candy on the pizza, was it? Because that sounds kind of gross.
No, there wasn't any candy, which he actually tricked me and treated me because, he parked his car on the other side of the church, and then walked over here. So I was, I'm looking at the boxes of pizza, and I'm like, oh my god, there's pizza, thanks. So I looked up, and I was like, where's your car?
I don't really know how you call that a trick, but
I just want to roll everybody's house with toilet paper and then set the toilet paper on fire.
Egg and flour bomb.
Put it out in their front yard, line out toilet paper on their front lawn, set it all on fire, and this big thing of fire, you have the news crew come over, take a picture of it, it says not to. You just sit back, you watch the news with a smile. Aww. Don't go do that, boys and girls. Don't go do that.
Please don't.
Get so much trouble. Please don't do that. No.
Yeah, that reminds me of...
It sounds awesome. It sounds awesome, but you shouldn't do it. But, yeah, Christmas is going to be great. We know not everybody celebrates Thanksgiving in every country, and some countries they don't even celebrate it at the same time if they do have it. But Christmas is going to be, it's going to be legend. Wait for it.
If you're lactose intolerant, this word may harm you. Dare me.
Yes. All right. Lots and lots of fun to be had. We have some updates that we'll drop at you on the next episode of Fairy Tale. That regard Christmas. We've got a little surprise Christmas stuff in the works. But when we have most of that sussed out, we will start looking for artists. So if you are a member of the deviant art community or just the anime art community and you like to draw, like to color, send us an email, fairytalepodcast@gmail.com, because we're looking for Christmas stuff. Now, we're going to get specific with our Christmas stuff, and we'll tell you why later, but don't just start drawing stuff right now. We want to know how many artists that we can have on retainer that would like to draw something for a Christmas themed fairy tale thing. So yeah, like I said, we'll talk more about that. But on to podcasting news. Okay, as you guys know, if you don't know already, shame on you. But Anime Blast Chattanooga is actually coming up this Friday, and we'll be down there. Friday at, I believe, 10 o'clock is when our fairy tale panel is going to be. So that'll be really fun. And then Saturday, 7 to 8:30, we're doing Konoha Corner. So keep an eye out on both of those. We hope to have a lot of fun. It looks like we're also going to get a bit more time to sit down with Natsu and Urza. So Colin Klinkenbeard and Todd Habercorn, we get to sit down with them and talk. And, cross your fingers that we have decent internet over there, so we may be able to do like a call with the rest of the crew.
That's right.
Get the rest of the crew on to talk to them and ask maybe a question or two. But also another great thing in podcast news, and look forward to this because we'll be putting it up very, 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 very soon because I'm actually in the process of editing it along with episode 20. Right now I'm looking at, we had like an hour and a half long interview with Tyler Walker, the director of Fairy Tale. Well, he's got many titles. He is director, episode scriptwriter, and the ADR line director. Just a lot of stuff that he does, and he loves the Fairy Tale world, and he has to be pretty good. He's actually current with everything that's out in the manga in the U.S. right now. So I know that probably doesn't seem like a big thing if you're current with what's out in Japan, but that's actually pretty far in the story because that's much farther than what they've got licensed right now. So pretty far out there. We got to talk about some of the special features and stuff and a bit of other stuff that is actually in the DVD because some of us got a chance to check out the DVD early. So, yeah, real fun. And big shout out to everybody that was in New York Comic Con and New York Anime Fest once more for just the awesome rally that you guys had there for Fairy Tale. You really, really made this very worthwhile. And it was great. All right, stats real quick. Okay, because we finished the month of October, and wow, you guys are awesome. I'm not going to give country stats. I'm not going to do country versus country wars right now, even though it's crazy how much we're getting downloaded in some of these countries that I'm surprised are listening to an English podcast. But again, we love you, and thank you so much. September, the total stats are 9,428 downloads. And for October, now that it's finally over, this is amazing and crazy and awesome. And Gray, if you'll do me the honors, drum roll, please. 31,600 downloads for October. That is amazing.
Oh my God.
And we've only been up for one day in November, and we've already got 2,374 downloads. So thank you guys so much. We really, really appreciate it. And that brings us up to a grand total of 43,402 downloads. You guys are amazing. I cannot believe this. We actually had our highest daily download yesterday, or actually today. Today's downloads were 2,000 325 for November 1st. This is crazy. We really, really appreciate it. And the craziest part is I don't know what time zone this thing is in because it keeps moving on me. I think maybe it's in Zulu time or something because it's already saying it's November 2nd. And it's not November 2nd where I'm at. And we've already got 49 downloads already. So that's just effing awesome. And episode 20 hasn't even come out yet. So we really, really appreciate all the love and support from you guys. And that is a big, awesome thing. We are now going to move it on to Charle, who has the con updates and some sad news coming to you guys with Fairy Tale news.
Okay, so, con updates. Because we're going to start with the happy stuff first. Okay.
I like that dessert first, yes.
I know you got that.
Hey, you're going to correct me on this, but
YumaCon, correct.
Yeah. Yes!
Oh my.
YumaCon, November 3rd through the 6th, in Detroit, Michigan. Tia Ballard will be appearing.
Also, little known fact, another set of people that are actually going to be at YumaCon that are good friends of ours, Team 4-Star will be there as well. So, Little Chucko, Kaiser Neko, Masako X, go up and see those guys in Detroit. They're really, really awesome. And if anybody has a chance that's actually in the Detroit area that's going to see them, let Tia Ballard know that we love her as happy and send her give her like an extra big hug from us here at the Fairy Tale Podcast. Let her know we love her. We're going to try to get her on before the year is up because she's the only person from the crew that we haven't had a chance to talk to. So this would be really cool.
We love it, you! Anyway, alright, then we have Anime Blast, which is November 4th through the 6th in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Hell yeah.
Yay.
Todd Habercorn, Colin Clinkenbeard, and the Fairy Tale Podcast will be appearing.
Epic name drops.
They had to add us in there, I'm sorry.
Right. It's awesome.
Then we have Anime Vegas, November 11th through 13th, and
wonder where that could be.
Las
maybe
Vegas, Nevada.
Maybe?
Yeah. Say it again because I was talking over you.
Okay, in Las Vegas, Nevada, Colin Clinkenbeard and Todd Habercorn are appearing.
Those two are everywhere.
I know, and they're always everywhere together.
Oh my.
Colleen, there's something you want to say? No. If we get her on an interview, I'm going to ask that question as just a joke. I was like, are you and Todd dating? Because you are like at every convention together.
Then there's YuleCon, which is November 18th through the 20th in Fort Worth, Texas. And Tia Ballard is appearing.
Just going to ask them if they're con dating.
Are you con boyfriend and con girlfriend?
Yeah, is that how this is working?
Okay, then in Anime Crossroads, December 16th through the 18th in Indianapolis, Indiana, and Todd Habercorn is appearing.
Awesome.
And that wraps up for con news. Now on to my...
I was going to say, not so get it. Okay, now give me the damn veggies.
Oh, yeah, okay, now give me the damn veggies.
No, you're not going to like your veggies, I'm sorry.
No, I'm not.
Okay, sad news. Yoko Kasagai, the flutist for the band Funkist, which performed 2 of the opening theme songs for Fairy Tale, passed away on October 13th at 12:17 p.m.
What?
Huh? Yeah.
Very sad. She apparently had some health issues and had previously stopped performing with the band as of July of 2009. But she performed with the band and appeared in the video for Snow Fairy, which is the opening.
The first opening.
Yeah,
and that everybody's going to be hearing when the DVD comes out.
Yeah. it is unclear it hasn't been made clear to the public as to why she has passed away. The band posted a message on Kasagai's passing and canceled the performances that the members had planned in Fukushima on October 15th and in Tokyo on October 16th. So, rest in peace. I went and watched the video. She was very pretty and very talented.
I'm watching it now.
For those of you that want to do a tribute, you should definitely check out the video and post some stuff, kind of commemorating her.
Yeah, and in the video,
as a tribute to her.
In the video, whatever was wrong with her, this video was filmed when that was going on, and you can't tell.
Well, makeup.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is our sad news, and this is gonna wrap it up for the fairy tale news, and we don't want to keep going on about this or getting everybody kind of depressed, so we're just gonna move straight on to on to the anime recap. Alright, so this week's episodes are episodes 39 and 40, and they go a little bit further into the Tower of Heaven arc. It starts off with Erza sitting on top of Jalal. And he's pretty calm about this whole ordeal of, Etherion about to be fired, and he's like, it's like he knows something we don't, which of course is exactly what's happening. The council fires Etherion. Jalal starts being a good guy, and then Etherion hits, and then you realize he was just playing around, and Seagrain is the one that instigated all this and basically kind of screwed over the council. The council has taken, damage of some sort, and then you find out that Seagrain and Jalal are actually the same person because he's a thought projection, and this whole thing was perpetrated by Jalal, and that Ultir was his accomplice. Jalal achieved exactly what he wanted by having Etherion fire, and now the council building has been destroyed. Erza gets wrapped up by magic and she can't move. Natsu shows up to save the day, realizes that she can't move, takes advantage of the situation by tickling the shit out of her, which is possibly one of the best things happening in that episode. Take advantage of Erza in a state where she can't move by tickling the shit out of her. That sounds like Natsu. Natsu does something that Erza usually does and punches her in the stomach and lets her fall. Knocks her the hell out. He gets all pissed off because Erza cried and wasn't her usual self, and that's just not right. And he says he's going to fight Jalal for that. He starts fighting. It looks like he's doing pretty good, and then you realize Natsu didn't do shit. Jalal starts fighting him, and he's pretty fucking badass using Meteor. You realize that Jalal's no pushover. That man's a bastard. He also states that Natsu will never be able to hit him. Natsu starts throwing rocks and ends up hitting him with a pebble and goes, "There, I touched you." Or let's see, he says that he can't let Jalal Jalal can't let Natsu destroy the tower. Natsu punches a giant fucking crater in it and goes, "Well, that's bad luck for you because destroying shit happens to be my specialty," which is absolutely true for Natsu. It's what he does. And that's how the episode ends, with the two of them facing off. Let's see, the next episode, which is episode 40, starts off with the continuation of their fight. And that episode is called Titania Falls. The fight continues. Natsu's still getting kind of beat down a little, but he's holding his own quite a bit better this time around. This forces Jalal to start casting Abyss Break, which you will all remember from before. Erza says that she'll stand in the way and stop him. Jalal's like, "Okay, yeah, what the fuck ever, I'll just rebuild it and start over." He fires really powerful magic. Erza gets ready to take the brunt of it, and then Simon shows up and takes the dark magic all on his own. This ends up actually killing him. Pisses them off horribly. Erza cries, and Natsu strikes Jalal hard. Knocks him into a jagged rock of Etherion. Hit him hard enough to actually crater the Etherion. And you realize that Natsu's actually eating Etherion. Now let's explain this really quickly. Etherion is made up of magic, and not just fire magic, all different properties of magic. This is like a crazy power-up for him, but it's also really bad for him, too. Because it hurts him like crazy, because he's trying to absorb all the other elements. When he gets so angry, he actually starts pushing through that and grows scales on his actual body, and just starts beating the shit out of Jalal. Jalal tries to escape. Natsu keeps catching up and just basically headbutts him into the atmosphere. Jalal keeps trying to fight back, and Natsu's just overly empowered by Etherion. It's kind of like being Super Saiyan at this point. Natsu actually wins, but the tower is about to explode with the power that it absorbed from Etherion. So Erza has decided to sacrifice herself to save everybody. Natsu wakes up to see her actually getting caught in it and sacrificing herself, which is possibly the saddest moment. And then we get a flashback about when Erza got her eye healed back when she was a child. And then we flash forward, she's in a dress, kind of sort of sitting in liquid. And that's how that episode ends. So, 39 and 40. Let's go around and see what everybody thought of it. Lisanna, thumbs up or thumbs down?
Thumbs up.
Gray.
Thumbs up.
Charle.
Thumbs kinda up.
Loki.
Thumbs up.
Elfman. And Juvia.
Thumbs up.
Alrighty. So, what is one thing you liked or didn't like about these two particular episodes? Lisanna?
Did Erza cry? Oh my God.
Gray.
Dude, Natsu got, like, overly beastly.
This was definitely, I guess you could say, like the Super Saiyan turning point of the series. Charle.
I like the fact that Natsu kicked Jalal's ass.
Okay. Loki.
The Tickle Me Erza.
Elfman.
All I heard for that last episode was Falcon!
And Juvia.
Oh, the epicness battles and stuff.
Alright. And if you could compare this to the manga, what do you think actually triumphed this time around? Lisanna.
Oh, anime for sure.
Gray.
Anime.
Charle.
Anime.
Loki.
Anime.
Elfman.
Anime.
And Juvia.
Anime.
Alright, so that is going to wrap us up for the anime recap, and we are going to move on to all of our segments, starting with Charle, who I believe has some magical education for us.
Okay, today on Charles' Magical Education, I'm going to cover Gajeel.
Uh-oh.
I like Gajeel. Hold on a minute, gotta have a levy moment.
Gajeel.
Yay! Yay!
Yeah, that's why I wasn't complaining when she said she was going to cover Gajeel. I was like, yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, because I'm off a levy, I'm gonna cover him.
Uh-huh.
Do they have a thing?
Yes.
I knew that.
And later on they do. Gajeel's magic type is Iron Dragon Slayer magic. Okay, this is a caster type magic. It's also a lost magic and a Dragon Slayer magic. Gajeel was previously a member of Phantom Lord. He came to Fairy Tail after the battle between Fairy Tail and Phantom Lord, in which Phantom Lord was the loser. Iron Dragon Slayer magic allows Gajeel to change parts of his body into iron. Gajeel can use this as a defensive and offensive magic, and it can be a range or a melee attack. Gajeel can use this magic to cover his whole body in iron scales, which increases offensive and defensive magic. Gajeel has stated that his iron is stronger than normal iron, which we later have confirmed by Panther Lily. Like most of the Dragon Slayers, he can consume iron to regenerate his health and his strength. And then he can also use it to be a human lightning conductor. And that wraps it up for Charles' Magical Education. I'm going to hand it over to Elfman for Cooking with Elfman.
Today on Cooking with Elfman, I'm going to teach you how to make something something that is called Chucko honey candy bars.
Oh, wow.
That's a mouthful, and I want.
If you're an old gamer, you probably know where it's from, but I won't spoil it for you. So, what you're going to need is a deep square pan and a baking grease with paper, 200 grams of chocolate, with at least 70% of it being cocoa, 100 grams of unsalted butter, 50 milliliters of cream, 1 tablespoon of golden syrup, 3 teaspoons of honey, 100 grams of salted peanuts, 150 grams of cider toffee, or Cadbury's Crunch Tea. Now, to make it, you're going to need to prepare the square dish by lining it with the baking paper, then smash the nuts and cider toffee into decent-sized chunks, not too big or not too small, but just right, perfect size, and put it in the bowl. Then on a low heat, melt the butter, the golden syrup, and the honey in a pan. Then once combined, remove it from the heat and set it aside. Then, break the chocolate up into small chunks, melt it over a bain-marie, then add the butter and syrup mixture to the chocolate and stir it to combine, and pour it over the nuts and cider toffee, and mix it well. Pour the chocolate mix into the prepared tin, then place it into the fridge to cool and let it set for a few hours. Once cooled, cut them into rectangular bars. And that is it for Cooking with Elfman. I'm going to pass it on to Lisanna from Reedus Gallery.
Welcome to another entry into Reedus Gallery. Since it's our Halloween episode, I thought I'd take something Halloween themed, so we've got a picture titled Happy God Levy Halloween by Acidic Fire. Do I hear laughter?
It's so cute.
If you see the picture, you know.
Giant Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, he's so adorable.
And then you've got adorable little Panther Lily on his shoulder as Hiccup. But
And then,
And
nearly
I
naked
don't want to
Levy.
know why Levy chose that costume.
Well,
oh my
She
god.
looks like
Levy-
Impact's Con Kitty.
It
No,
does.
that's
Like, it looks
Alicia.
exactly like it.
That is just so...
It's Alicia.
Okay. This is cute. This is just plain cute. For one, their costumes and the way that they're drawn looks adorable. The expressions are cute, and I really, really love the coloring and how they shaded it with, they didn't just use a black and white shader. They actually went in and added color to their shading to give it, more almost realistic touch. And then the orange glow from the lanterns reflecting off of them. Also, I see the fairy tale sign on the little trick-or-treat thing. Very, very clever. You didn't think I'd see that, did you? No. Anyways, the background is well done. Absolutely adore, kind of the scratchiness of the clouds. You can see that they're there, but, they're not so detailed that it, pulls away from the front. Same with the pumpkins and the grass and everything basically in the background. It's there to make it look like they're in a location without, drawing the attention away from the main focus, which are the characters. This is going to sound completely weird, but the shading on the horn ear flappy things on Gajeel's little headband, I really love the shading on that. Like, oh my gosh. There's just something about it. It looks like you could go up and go squish, and you'd be able to squish it. So, with that being said, I am going to go around the table and ask everybody's opinions. Charle, thumbs up or thumbs down?
Thumbs up.
Alright, Juvia, Elfman,
Thumbs it up.
Loki,
Thumbs up.
Natsu,
Thumbs up.
Omaiman,
I give it a thumbs up.
Alright. And Gray.
I give it a thumbs up.
Alright. What is one thing you liked or disliked about this picture? Charle.
I'm gonna go into Levy mode here. I like my outfit!
Alright. Juvia.
I like Gajeel's hands, how you can see him behind
the paws. Alright. Elfman.
Pets Jitty, pets Jitty, pets Jitty.
Loki.
Are you sure you want my opinion?
Okay, moving on. Natsu.
I like Panther Lily.
It's so cute.
He's got a shoulder kitty.
Omaimon?
I like the shading. And just like the figure. It's good.
And Gray.
I like the detail in the moon.
Yeah, that's really
They have
good
all
detail.
of the craters and shit.
You know, they could have gotten a stock photo for that. It wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, fine.
Moving on, though.
Actually, I think they did, but it doesn't clash.
Yeah, it doesn't clash. That's what's really good.
Yeah.
They used an overlay on it and made it blend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so one word to describe this picture. Charle.
Sexy.
Alright, Julia.
shyness.
Elfman.
Badassery.
Loki.
Kitty? Humana.
I could go the other route, okay?
Natsu. I don't think I need to ask yours. I think I just heard it.
No, that was not mine.
Natsu.
It's Natsu, by the way, not Natsu.
I said Natsu.
You said Natsu.
I meant Natsu.
Shoulder kitty!
Natsu is a gnat.
Shut up. No, I'm not.
Alright, Omaimon.
Purple.
I like purple.
There is a lot of purple in this picture.
Yeah. And Gray.
Pumpkins.
That's gonna wrap us up for this week's entry into Reedus Gallery, and I'm gonna hand it back to Natsu.
Alrighty, yeah, so that wraps us up for all of our segments, and we are going to move on to the manga recap. So this week's chapter is chapter 257, and it's called Father's 7 Years. And on the front cover this time, we've got Romeo Combo, age 13, magic, rainbow fire, currently able to use 3 colors, likes his guild, dislikes Twilight Ogre.
I think I said Twilight.
Dislikes Twilight. No. Info, the 4th Master Makau's child. He looks up to Natsu and refers to him as Natsu-ni, or Brother Natsu. 7 years ago, his dream was to join Fairy Tail. After joining the guild, he attended Totamaru's magic class and studied to use the many different elemental flames of the magic known as Rainbow Fire. After Tenro Island disappeared and Natsu and the others never returned, Romeo stopped smiling in front of people altogether. When Natsu and the other guild members reappeared, Romeo's smile came back as well. Ambition is changing the young boy into a man. He really does dress exactly like Natsu used to, man.
Copycat.
Right?
Wannabe.
Except the boots. The boots are just a little different. Here rests Jude Heartfilia. Here rests Layla Heartfilia. The warmth is gone, and you can never have it again. Now you can't accept things like feelings and change. Dude, just watching this scene where the way he has it set up where she's walking and she looks so sad, and Natsu's face, like, Natsu, you can tell, is really, really concerned. These guys are very different, and especially when you move on to the next page and you've got Natsu shaking his head. When he did that, was anybody reminded of the Loki arc with the guy that had the weird head shake?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about that immediately. Alright, here we go.
Lucy.
Happy. Mm-mm.
Aww.
My dad smells so bad, and he never shuts up. Just talk.
Like, well, my dad is like super annoying. Totally like, you know.
What makes him so annoying?
Well, like, you know, right?
And then we move on to the next page where they're like, blah, 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 walking past them. And, dude, like, Lucy really does look fucking gone. It's just bad.
I wish he'd just hurry up and die.
Right? Like, totally, for sure.
I even got a manicure. I love, like, oh, dude, the look on Happy and Lucy's faces. I'm in total agreement with what Natsu did right here. In fact, when he actually did his little outburst, I was like, yes! Hey, damn it! You over there! Can't you read the air here? Well?
Who the heck is that?
What? You mean, like, read someone else's feelings? No way.
Just shut the hell up! Get the hell out of here!
Ew, boss!
You looking happy.
Come on, Richard.
He's not even using wings that he can fly.
Okay. I'd leave even if you didn't say so. Like, what's up with him?
He's like totally gross. Like totally, you know?
Ugh.
Stop.
I like how he's got like the oh shit, Erza just commanded me kind of face. Well,
I'm sorry for making you worry about me. Are you okay, Lucy? Yeah, it's just my dad. I was just caught off guard. 2 months ago. That's not right. It's already been 7 years, hasn't it? In Akrifa, back then, that was the last time I saw my father. Ever since I was little, I didn't really like my father. On top of that, there was the thing about the Phantom, but that Akrifa incident happened, and after that, my relationship with my father seemed to change. He's the kind of person that would overwork his body into the ground. Why is it? I'm so sad and so lonely, but the tears just won't come out.
alright, before we move on to the next page, I really like seeing where Natsu and Happy are kind of just listening.
Maybe I really do hate my father.
That's not true. I don't really know how to say this, but whether your tears fall or they don't, I don't think that has anything to do with how you feel.
Yeah. Thank you. I really am okay now. I know that may seem weird.
Magnolia, Twilight Ogre.
That's what I'm saying, old man. As for right now, there's nothing to discuss here. Just pay us back the money we let you, and everything will be fine.
See, this guy's not a guild master, he's a fucking loan shark.
Moo.
Twilight Ogre's master. Banna Boaster.
Well, it even sounds like a loan shark with that
It
name.
sounds like Banner Buffer.
Twilight Ogre's master. Guy who gets his face pounded into the ground.
Even if you say that, you know very well we have so little money. It's amazing we're able to get by. Money's not going to magically appear just because you are taunting us.
Are you trying to pick a fight with me?
Not at all. We'll pay you back the money we borrowed plus the proper interest. Someday.
Are you listening? Are you listening? I told you what you pay me right now, geezer.
Come now. Why don't we go over those interest rates again?
We've got 5 healthy young men here ready to cause some serious pain, damn it. Beating up your debtors won't make the money you owe come back. This is a matter of your guild's reputation, damn it.
Huh? Didn't you come here today to talk about money? You want to talk about that too?
Don't play dumb. You know what I'm talking about, damn it.
Return whatever you borrow. That's our guild's creed. That's what you're talking about, right?
7 years worth. Damage to furniture in our guild from members rampaging.
We need to pay all that back to you?
7 years worth of tears cried from the pain felt by these children.
Love this next scene. Great panel right here. Like, the whole effing page, but the best panel is at Mykarov. It's actually at the bottom where you've got Erza and Mira just ready to scrap.
Hey, child. Here's what we owe to war.
Hold on. Hey. Weren't they going to talk this thing up with words?
Just as we thought. It's impossible.
But, you know, seeing this, it really seems like we've gone back to 7 years ago.
I'm getting all nostalgic. Huh?
Natsu! What are you doing here?
Are you supposed to be with Lucy at Agrafa? Are you planning on getting mixed up in this too?
Stop! It's just gonna get even more complicated.
Dude, their faces, like, oh my god. Like, I have never seen Natsu and Happy look like that. And obviously neither have Makao and Wakaba.
Only when they're asleep.
They're not actually asleep.
Exactly.
It's like they're dead.
They're zoned.
Mm.
What was that?
No clue.
Oh god.
Oh god, here we go, yay!
This is the scariest part of the manga!
Oh yeah, son? Wait! What are you doing? Somebody help me!
I'm just trying to hold his skirt down.
And then Lucy just gets thrown in. I love that. She just picks her up, drags her across. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
And now Lucy just thrown into the room.
Huh? My room. Huh? Even though I haven't used it in 7 years, it's so clean.
I cleaned it every week. A bunch of your clothes went bad, though. I took an outfit, too.
My God, guys!
It looks so horrible on her.
Yeah.
Take a look on top of the table.
Huh?
They were sent on the same day. Every year.
To my beloved daughter, happy birthday from Dad.
You remembered
Flashback.
my birthday.
This morning, another one came.
Huh?
To my beloved daughter, happy birthday. Even if I say that, I wonder if you'll ever read this letter someday. It's been a long time since I heard that you vanished along with your friends. I was incredibly worried, but I kept believing. You resembled Layla so much. You really were a blessed child. So I kept on believing that you would be okay and that we would be able to meet again. I'm getting ready to finalize some big business negotiations in the West. It keeps me busy, but I still just think of those days when I was fulfilled. I think of when I was with you and Layla every day. You were mine and Layla's pride. All I want is that you live strong down whatever path you believe in. I hope I can see you again soon.
Father.
Lucy, I always loves you.
Oh dear Lord.
Okay, I'm almost about to cry.
I know, this is so sad.
She's like pouring out a fountain out of her eye.
Gray tried to call it, but now is when I play the sad music.
At least he's not playing it whilst we're reading it.
I've always loved you.
You might want to take it easy on her for a bit.
But
We brought work.
the letter that came this morning had 7 years worth of rent in it. Jeez. I guess that is what they call foolish parents.
what?
Then that means we're the only ones that don't have food money.
We gotta go do something. Let's go work.
I sir.
Lucy, we're off to work.
Buy some Waitsumi Dango. We lost 7 years worth of time. You could consider that a lot. But even so, in spite of that, wait up! I'm coming too. We are going to live in this world.
Tears water the seeds of the heart. You've got your friends together with you, so you can face forward and live. To be continued in chapter 258, Sabretooth. Oh my god! Next
Oh, that's
chapter.
Kool-Aid.
Alright, I called dibs. The chapter after this should be called Wolverine.
Sabretooth! Wolverine! I'm Sabretooth from Wolverine!
Alright, so anyway, let's go through the group and see what they thought. Charle, thumbs up or thumbs down?
I don't know how to rate this. Thumbs up?
Okay, well this is definitely a Marley and me chapter. Alright. Elfman. Okay, Gray.
Thumbs up, dude.
Loki.
Thumbs up.
Happy.
Me like it.
And a Maimon.
Thumbs up.
What is one thing you liked or didn't like about this chapter? Charle.
I like the fact that her daddy kept sending her presents every year.
Elfman.
I like Lucy's caring father.
Ray.
I like the fact that Lucy's father still lived there even though she was gone.
Loki.
I agree with everyone, but I think another thing should be the final argument between Fairy Tale and Twilight Ogre. For humor purposes.
I saw that one coming. Like, I was like, I can't wait till they try and start extorting them again. Alright, Happy.
I like everything, but, the one thing I didn't like was the fact that, I kind of got out of it really quickly, and I wanted more angst. I was like, oh, okay, I was crying, but now I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm coming too.
I don't think she's really gonna get over it that easily.
No, but I mean, she cries, and then it's not like she just comes out of it. She's like, alright, I'm done.
No, I don't think that's exactly how it was. I don't expect
It may.
I mean, look, if he didn't have her running out of the house smiling, then yeah, it's not, yeah.
I think it's more...
I think it's more she's trying to work to take her mind off of it and not constantly.
You may think that it's not been portrayed in a good way now because it's only on paper.
I love freaking angst, and I wanted more.
Yeah, I know you do.
I can give.
Alright. Maimon.
I haven't really read the story or watched the anime or anything like that, but you gotta love a good cry fest when you see one.
Now we
The emotion in that chapter.
Alright, and I'm gonna go with I hated those two bitches that were going through at the beginning. Yeah, fucking hated them.
I had to voice one of them retarded. I felt like
Sorry, somebody's always gotta voice the people they don't like. So it's a tough job, but somebody's gonna do it.
Look at me and the fat guy. What was his name? J-Lo or something?
Nobody had to be the landlady but me.
Yeah, well, if you made me do her, I was just gonna hold my nose.
That's what she said.
So, what are the predictions that we've got going on for next week's chapter? Charle.
God, I don't know.
Elfman.
I really have no idea. It seems them go crazy.
Gray.
Possibilities are endless, I'm afraid.
Loki.
Well, since it's titled Sabretooth, I believe it's going to be about that job that Happy found. And I think it's going to involve maybe hunting something. But all I know for sure is I better be damned summoned after 7 fucking years.
Happy.
I kind of hope to go a little bit more, at least another, few more pages about the father thing, because I kind of think it was, too short.
You want your angst.
I want it. I want my angst.
Me specifically, I'm kind of wanting to see what's going on with Fairy Tail versus Twilight Ogre. I want to see... I just kind of want to see them getting raped. You know? I want to see Fairy Tail beating the shit out of them.
Mark Robb's just going to kick all their asses right out the door and then just replace Twilight Ogre with Fairy Tail.
Right.
You just want to see that fat dude take it up the ass.
Not that kind of rape. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Alright, so anyway, yeah. What did you guys think of this recap? Charle.
This recap was sad.
Elfman.
It went okay, except for all the sadness and...
Gray.
Yeah, it went okay, but the sadness.
Loki.
It was a sad one. I wish I could have went through all my voice, the whole lines a little bit better without having to stop all the time. I need to keep working on that.
Yeah. Happy.
I like the angstiness.
And a Maimon.
Derpy. Yeah, it's sad at the same time.
Okay. So we've all figured out that Happy is a Twilight fangirl.
Ew, gross, no.
I thought you said you like angst. That's what that whole series is about.
No, I don't like American angst. I like Japanese angst.
So you heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. She doesn't like American ang. She likes Japanese ang.
I said angst!
The Airbender. Yeah. She likes ang.
I guess she likes them bald.
Yeah.
Secret tunnel.
She's been saying tall and hairy for a long time, but the truth is she likes bald midgets. It does seem right. She is blonde, so this sounds like Android 17 and Krillin. Alright. And yeah, that is going to wrap us up for the manga recap and pretty much this episode of the podcast. So all that's left to do is just name this episode. So, episode 21 shall be called what? Charle.
Sadness.
Elfman.
Prepare for cutting.
Gray.
Emosville.
Loki.
I'm torn between the Tickle Me Erza and When Landladies Steal Your Clothes.
Oh my god. Happy.
Hand me don'ts.
Hand-me-downs instead of hand-me-downs. Alright, and a Maimon.
The he-she thief.
Okay. And I'm going to go with episode 21, A Wild Blue Exorcist Appears.
Yeah!
A wild Maimon has grown.
Quick! Throw a netball at it.
Yeah.
Quick, Gray! Use your ice power and freeze it! No! Wait, Natsu! Kill it! Kill it with fire!
No! Give them hamster pellets, have you?
Yay! So that is pretty much it for the show, and we are going to play through all the ways that you can get a hold of us.
Find out about the latest Fairy Tale news, when the next episode is out, or to post on our blogs and let us know what you thought, visit fairytalepodcast.wordpress.com. You can also send us an email to fairytalepodcast@gmail.com.
Of course, all our videos are up on YouTube until we find a good feed to host them for iTunes and Zoom. However, we do not have all the audio up on our Mega Upload account, which is linked in the description for every video we post up.
If you want to follow us on Twitter to see what pretty pictures we find, new logos, con info, and awesome music, follow us at FairyTaleCast.
Keep up to date on when the newest episodes and chapters come out, as well as chat with other fans of the podcast and the Fairy Tale community. Discuss all your latest obsessions, share news, and chat with the crew of the podcast. Also be sure to send us your AMVs to post as well as any cosplay images you have. Help our community of fans to grow. Alright, so we hope you enjoyed this episode of the podcast. Apparently, Loki did. Wow. If you want to help us out again, donating, trying to help us get to cons and keep the feed going, it's really simple. Just go to that Konoha Corner website, which of course is konohacornerpodcast.webs.com, and click that little donation button to go to our PayPal, where you can donate the monetary amount of your choice into Happy's little pouch. And as always, if you'd like to help Gray get to America, it's really, really simple. There's a set of text below that's called Size Fundraiser. You click on that, donate to that PayPal, and you are actually helping Gray try and get to America so he can see all of you at these wonderful conventions and such.
Give you a kiss.
He will give you a kiss, and it might freeze you in your place. A kiss to calm your nerves, because it will freeze them. Please don't forget the reason we're all here, and that, of course, is the Fairy Tale series. Please help keep Hiro Mishima employed, and that's easy. All you have to do is purchase the anime, manga, video games, and all the incredible swag that's out there. Guys, we've told you guys about the anime coming out and beat it to death. So, yeah, November 22nd. I hope you're all as eager in anticipation as the rest of us. So, yeah, I am Natsu Dragneel, and I am saying that stupid bitches need to read the atmosphere.
I am Charle, and I am saying you retarded-ass people get some feelings.
I am Elfman, and I cry like a little baby.
I am Gray, and the cannon's too sad, so it won't come up today.
I'm Loki, and I need some mind soap.
I'm Happy, and even though my name is Happy, doesn't mean I don't like angst.
I'm Maimon, and
Why am I here again?
They kidnapped you.
By the way, please come check us out on iTunes. We are the Blue Extra Cast, featuring Blue Exorcist, the manga, and maybe the anime someday. But come check us out.
Yeah, I'm on too.
Someday when it gets good.
And yeah, that is it for us. And please remember that mages are so much cooler than internet pirates. We are signing out. Peace from the greatest guild in the world.
Hell yeah.